leave me the comments when you're gonna start practicing these tips and what's exactly the tip that touch your heart. Hey guys, I'm back with another dose of motivation. I know it's been a long time, but I will never forget you. You know that. So today's video is about what really happens today, and a lot of people care more and more about their futures and life and a lot of little things. That's why I came with that video, just to tell you that we have to be honest, care less. Okay, 1 minute. It's a sunny day and it's very bright, so I have a solution. Oh. This one it's a Moroccan hat made in Morocco. Well, good now. So let's do it, guys. I would like to tell you, that's right, sometimes we take the world on our shoulders, and instead of making the world a better place, all we end up doing is making the world more stressful for ourselves. Yep, we'll do that a lot of things without even noticing. So here are some simple tips to ease that very heavy mental load on our shoulders and feel more free. Yep, let's do it, guys. So guys, the first tip is be carefree of what my people say or they might think about you. Yep, that's all I do, and I'm free and careless, and I live the most of my life even during the pandemic. Yep.
Dance to your own beats, act dumb, do whatever you have to, but don't take on board what others think. It's your life, your decisions and choices. Others love to judge, and why should you care if they do? Only you define yourself, so let them be amused if it makes them happy. When you care too much about that others will say, you live your life for them and not for yourself.
Yep. So the second tip is you have to know that the past mistakes are here just to learn from it, not to live with it. Okay.
We all make mistakes and mess up in life. That's just how life goes. Don't be hard on yourself, though accept that everyone gets it wrong sometimes. It's part of the human condition. You really are allowed to cut yourself some slack. Learn to forgive yourself more often.
The third tip, guys, is failure is a part of our journey. We don't even end up because we are afraid of failure, knowing that failure is a part of success. You cannot get to the top without falling and having failure in your journey. That's parts of our life.
The big F word that everyone fears. It doesn't have to be a scary concept, though. Ultimately, it depends on your attitude to failure. If you see failure as not being perfect, you're going to be permanently miserable. And more realistic idea of failure is giving up. If you haven't given up, you haven't failed. See failure as a learning curve, a trailer, an error process. See failure as your friend. It's no big deal unless you allow it to be.
The fourth, guys, is we tend always to look at what we don't have and what others have. You might be a billionaire, but you don't have a healthy life. You miss out of a leg, or you have a dangerous disease, and you might not be that millionaire or billionaire. You might be poor, but you have a healthy body. And that's why we don't have to look at what people have and how they live, but we have to be good with what we have, and for sure we have to be ambitious.
The human default position tends to err on the side of lack rather than abundance. which is not conducive to feeling carefree. We focus on what we don't have and end up feeling dreadfully deprived. What's the point of that? I often tell my friends to focus on the positive of what they have and the negatives of what they don't have. Why would you want to torture yourself with all the things you don't have? That type of thinking will not serve you in any productive way at all. Make a list of all the things in your life that you appreciate. There will always be others with more and others with less. What you have is enough.
The fifth, guys, and the final one, because that's the part one, is what if. Is the first barrier that we find always. We put that barriers, no one put it. We do that.
We can't drive ourselves crazy worrying about what might happen in the future. No one can predict the future. Psychics might dispute this, I think. And there is no point in torturing yourself unnecessarily about things that might never come to pass. Remind yourself that this type of worry is wasted energy and distract yourself. Face worry head on. If you can do something in the present moment, go for it. If not, distract yourself and shelve the worries.
Finally, guys, that was it. Thank you for making it till the last of the video. That was the first part of being how to be careless or carefree. If you like it, subscribe, turn on the notification, and share with your friends, and leave me the comments when you're gonna start practicing these tips and what exactly the tip that touch your heart. Thank you for making it till the end.